All right. What is up, everybody? It is Phil Nagy on Sports, and it is week number 6 of our simulated sporting events season here. 2025, our Cleveland Browns. We built the roster. There's a look at what Justin Fields has done as our veteran quarterback. Jerry Jeudy looks pretty ripped there on the other end of that. It's pretty good for him. But we're back. It's week number 6. Our Browns have been very successful so far in this sim. Now at 4-1. And exciting to bring this one to you. Well, welcome in, Keith. Sounds good. Be safe. Take care of yourself and drive safely as well. And yes, I know that we do have a Cavaliers sim happening as well. Not a sim, a real Cavaliers game happening as well. But schedule needed this one to happen. So, in our version of the roster, so far it's gone pretty well in these sim games. There have been some close ones. We got smoked by the Bengals. Otherwise, there's been some tough games, and you can see 4-1 Tennessee with their rookie quarterback Cam Ward, who was taken first overall, which now sounds like is pretty much a foregone conclusion for any of those who would like to think such things. But we're going to go ahead and get this one kicked off. From left to right on your radio dial here in Nashville, Tennessee, Nissan Stadium, I believe, and Diabate a little bit shaken up. 1 point of order as well. Welcome in, Karen, and again, Keith, be safe driving home. 1 point of order as Diabate goes right to the locker, and that's not a great way to start. Is that I did, after some thinking about it and deciding what we wanted to do, is we're going to get a first sack of the game. Coming up is Jonas Sanker, the backup strong safety, the rookie for us. And now Cam Ward is hurt on the first play of the day, but he's over on the sideline. So, my oh my, what is happening here to start the game? And that puts Will Levis back behind the quarterback position here. Cushenberry snaps it back to him. Now Levis fires over the middle, drag route, caught for a short gain. That's Xavier Restrepo, rookie out of Miami, coming over with Cam Ward to play with his college teammate, at least for 1 year there down at Miami University. 3rd and 12. Yes, you will see at the bottom of your screen there, number 95. He is back over the middle, caught, and he's going to get a first down. Good run after the catch. Calvin Ridley up for a first down. They also acquired Keenan Allen in free agency, so the Titans spending some of that money if they can with a rookie quarterback. 2 rookie quarterbacks, I guess. Levis, of course, the 2nd round pick. So, anyway, there is Brian Callahan as we're getting into this sim fast and furious, but did decide to trade back for Myles Garrett. So Abdul Carter and Marvin Harrison Marvin Harrison go back to Arizona, where we got them from originally. Now that we know that Myles is signed, sealed. There's Keenan Allen. Now that we know that Myles Garrett is back. So you will see 95 out there, and it does look like he's lost his X Factor, doesn't it? Down to just a superstar emblem right now. All right, 1st and 10 now. Titans driving here. Turnaround, play action from Will Levis, who's into the game for the injured Cam Ward. Left side, wide open, Restrepo down to the 3, down to the 4, rather. 1st and goal, Titans. As Xavier Restrepo beat Ronnie Hickman on that one, or at least Hickman was the closest one to make the tackle. Looked like there was sort of an inadvertent pick play where 3 different Browns kind of ran into each other in the middle of that defense, and Brian Callahan sees his offense now at the 1st and goal, their opening drive. His 2-3 football team. Will Levis still in the game. Again, Cam Ward started, got injured on the very first play of the game. Over the middle, and Restrepo gets decked, dropping the football. That looked like Ronnie Hickman put a lick on him, the free safety for the Browns. Now, heavy set with the fullback and double tight ends to the right side. Keenan Allen alone on the left. They'll stretch it that way. Tony Pollard bounces wide, and Mason Graham is right there to slide him down to the ground. We took him 6 overall, Mason Graham, and he's been kind of quiet to begin the season. As again, in our version of it, the Browns traded down, trying to get as many assets as possible. Also traded some pieces like Greg Newsome, Dalvin Tomlinson, Juan Thornhill, Jack Conklin, etc. Touchdown over the middle. Keenan Allen, just way too much time. Browns could not get the push that they needed, and Keenan Allen, the wily veteran, into the end zone. And Cam Ward was actually the one who threw it, so Ward came back in to throw the touchdown pass. Played the first snap, got hurt, came to the sideline, stretched out a cramp maybe. They got him right in there, and he delivers a touchdown strike. Callahan excited about that one for his team, and now Nick Folk in to add the first points of the game. Okay, just getting started. Can't barely catch my breath here. 8 plays, 72 yards. Ends with rookie #1 overall pick Cam Ward to Keenan Allen in the end zone. So now Justin Fields gets loose over there. Again, in this version of the roster, y'all helped me decide to go with Justin Fields as our veteran quarterback. Again, we do know that he obviously is not coming to the Browns. He is going to the Jets, but we're still running the sim. The only change that I made, again, was reflective of Myles Garrett, because that's a significant piece. And since we were playing with players who, you know, they're not going to go out and trade for Marvin Harrison, although I wish they would. It'd be fun if they did. Did sign KJ Hamler off of free agency to replace that receiver spot. All right, here we go. Justin Fields climbs under Luke Whippler. Chubb alone in the backfield. Play action, Justin Fields. Now he'll roll to the left, quickly throw to David Njoku, and David Njoku gets the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Bullied back Amani Hooker on the tackle, but looked like Fields was maybe going to take off, opted to take the check down, and Njoku gets nothing more than a catch, which if you're in a PPR league, you'll take. Fields now quickly over the middle, dump it short. Chief again for 6, 3rd and 4. Coming up here for Justin Fields. Again, as soon as the draft and free agency have kind of come to their completion, we will run another version of the sim with the accurate Browns rosters, and if that means Kenny Pickett, that means Kenny Pickett. My assumption is that there'll be at least one, if not multiple rookies, and maybe another veteran added to the room as well by the time that May comes around, when that sim would start. Fields will climb under center. Back to pass. Wiggling, rolling. Fields fires on the run. What a throw. He couldn't hold on. That's the rookie out of Oregon, Evan Stewart. He's going to see some more time with the recent trade back of Harrison, and now 2nd and 10. But Stewart was there. That was a very difficult throw from Justin Fields on that one. Fields fires left side right at the sticks for the Chief. 3rd and 1 coming up. Welcome in, Jankowski. Hey, well, that's good. Yeah. Well, we're blowing up our regard, or not. We're still going to keep doing it, but I really appreciate your comments. Hey, LA, welcome in. There's Stewart over the middle. Evan Stewart with a catch. And yes, LA, welcome in. Good to have you on. Anyway, I do appreciate that comment, and yeah, blowing up would be fun, but it's not why we do it necessarily. Play action, a little RPO, and I think we're going to get an eligible man downfield. Evan Stewart is right there, but on those RPOs, the offensive line has to be very careful, and this time somebody was not. Luke Whippler going to the sin bin, if you will, 5 yards, but more importantly, takes a nice catch to the rookie receiver, Evan Stewart. 5-star kid from Alabama, transferred to Oregon. He can really play, and you're going to see #1 out there with Tillman and Judy a little bit more now, again, with the recent trade back of Marvin Harrison. Back to pass. Justin Fields, pressure coming. He feels it. Drag across the middle of the Chiefs. 35, 30, 25. Chiefs spins off a man, and it'll go down at the 22, and David Njoku having a very productive drive, #1 for the Browns offense. In our version of the offseason, LA, yes, that's who was voted on our Discord channel, was that Justin Fields would be our veteran quarterback. And we also drafted Will Howard in the 3rd round as well. So that's kind of where we have landed 4 now. Fields now taps the right hip, gives it up the middle to Chubb. Chubb breaking tackles for 8. Nice play, his first of the game. Cavaliers and Magic down to 2 minutes to go. I'll try to keep you updated on that one as well if you're not split screening the situation. Now up 3 actually, 190. Oh, I just said that. 2 minutes to go, not 3 minutes. Fields holds on, first down, got it. Love that part of his game, and his legs have been effective. It's part of the reason that the Browns are 4-1, not throwing the ball particularly fantastically, just 3 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. But he has run well, and he's run the offense pretty well, and I think that's all Stefanski's really going to need somebody to do here as he sort of retakes back the offense, is don't make mistakes, get the ball to the playmakers, throw the guys that I'm going to scheme open for you, and if Nick Chubb comes back, we should be good. Here he is, touchdown, Nicholas Jamal Chubb into the end zone, and I sure hope he's able to come back and play for us again. He, the longer that he goes not signing somebody else, with somebody else, the better I think his chances are of coming back to the Browns. Clearly they want him back, but not at a super high number because they just frankly don't have a super high number to give when you're paying your third string IR quarterback $45 million to stay home. Although I did see that he just got engaged. Congratulations, Deshaun, on your engagement. Never wish another human being ill will, even though I don't want you to play quarterback or get near my team again. But I can be happy for you and your life. Yeah, I thought maybe Fields would be in play for them, LA. It'll be interesting to see. The Jets obviously go that route. And the Browns couldn't afford to give him $20 million a year. Let's just be honest with what it is. Maybe they did want Justin Fields, but he was outside of their price range. All right, Cam Ward, drive number 2, the rookie, first-round pick, flings it across the middle. He's got his man, Okonkwo, the tight end. And Chiggy's got the first down up to the 46-yard line, beating MJ Emerson across the middle that time. Cavaliers up 103-102, under a minute to go now. Big 3. Hey, Dale, welcome in, man. It's been a minute. Hope you've been good. Back to pass now. Browns rushing just 4. Tipped at the line by Mason Graham. There's Dalen Everett, rookie out of Georgia. A lot of rookies on this roster. Back and forth go the Cavs and the Magic now. 45 seconds left, at least on my YouTube TV's version of it. Blitz coming from Levante David. They feel it, they go it, and beating Delpit across the middle is the tight end. So far Cam Ward has looked sharp here. Number 1 overall pick. Back to pass now, Ward. Pressure coming, and it's a sandwich sack. Chase Young is there, Mike Hall Jr. is there, and Myles Garrett is there. All 3 of them play a game of meet ya at the QB. And DeAndre Hunter it was Hunter, just bricked a 3 from the corner now. Cavs foul and down 1, 31 seconds. Kit's been working his pressure coming again. They'll throw screen to right side. Tony Pollard, and JOK blows it up. The ball pops out. It's going to be picked up. If it counts, Chase Young's got it. First down at the midfield stripe for the Browns. Miles jumps over him like, make sure everybody knows. Oh, I think he's very much down. It's going to be 4th and long. But way to play all the way till the whistle that time. Yeah, I mean, there's just some general consensus there. They just, unfortunately, they've hamstrung themselves financially, and they cannot really afford to do that. Struce in the corner, in and out. Rebound and a big foul on Jared Allen. 20 seconds, Cavs still down 3. Previous play is under review, as we knew it would be. This one's going to be 4th and 16, coming back the other way. Dale, sorry to answer you. Kit's new work schedule is this private jet gig thing that he has. So he's like on for a week, off for a week, on for a week. And when he's on for a week, he, if he's in the middle of the air, he can't hop on the Sims. And when he's home, he's, busy being a dad. So we're trying to get him on as much as we can, as much as his schedule will allow. But sometimes that's easier said than done. Oh, Cavs have just bricked 3 straight threes, and now 7 seconds, and they're down. Mitchell bricked 2, Struce bricked 1, Hunter bricked 1, so messed around in that third quarter, didn't play particularly well, and now they will lose to the Orlando Magic up the middle and sacked. Big Arden Key gets to Justin Fields that time through the middle. So, I mean, that's all right. Again, at this point, the Cavs just like, don't get guys hurt, and can we get to the playoffs already? They literally have nothing else to prove. They could lose the rest of the regular season and still make it. Fields with some room, and then he'll slide in front of McCreary. He didn't want any of that noise. And the Browns will have to punt here on drive number 2. Okay. Oh, that's right. You worked with him. You're heading back to PAX. Okay. Hopefully he'll know what that means, because I don't. Good punt from the end zone by Bojorquez. Here comes rookie Cam Ward. 3 seconds on the clock. And again, barring some sort of miracle, the Cavaliers are going to drop this one to the Magic. Back to pass now. Pressure in his face, and Miles gets home again. I think he's enjoying being in the brown and orange. He's got more sacks in this quarter than he had with the Cardinals. Because we looked it up. All right. 7-7. Let's see. Who did the... we actually traded 2 to the Raiders. At that time, the Raiders were still all hot to trot on Shedeur, so they traded up to 2, and we jumped back to 6, and that's where we took Mason Graham. So I think the Giants must have taken Travis Hunter in the sim. Back to pass here, Ward. Cam Ward, pressure up his face. Right side throw. Onto the side and knocked away by Denzel. Calvin Ridley was the intended target, and that's going to force a 4th down. And a punt from Ryan Stonehouse and the Titans. Yeah, remember this roster was created in early February. So long before any of those rumors, the combine, all that stuff is when I did the draft. So at that point, it was still, everybody was talking about the Raiders coming up to get Shedeur at number 2. I'll have to look, LA. We'll look at the end of it. Up the middle. Chubb for a few, like 2. And Donovan bricked another 3, and that's going to be ball game. Cavs lose at home to the Magic. Fields going to get sacked again. Looking to my other screen, and I look up, and Leo, there you go, 16-game winning streak snapped by the Cavaliers, or from the Cavaliers. Hey, George, welcome in. Go Browns. Back to pass on a 3rd and long for Fields. He's got some time, just a very short route to Cedric Tillman. And Harrell was in there that time with the pressure. And the Browns have to punt again, so a very nice opening drive for Cleveland, and they have had to since punt on the next several drives. Oof, big hit that time from JOK. Here comes Cam Ward back out onto the field. Oh, I'm sure he does, LA. I'm sure they all have burner accounts. Kevin Durant, of course, the one that made it famous. No, there's that cryptic guy that's very pro Deshaun Watson in the Browns Twitter sphere, and everybody just assumes that it's Deshaun's burner account. I can't remember what the guy's name is. Well, they traded for DK Metcalf, and now, but they don't have a quarterback, and everybody's just assuming they're going to wait for Rodgers, but Rodgers doesn't have to choose to go play there. They paid DK Metcalf the most money that's ever gone to a Steeler in the history of the franchise, which is pretty wild. So we'll see. It could be the Mike Tomlin, the end of the Mike Tomlin era could be sooner. Now he'll get a job somewhere else, maybe, as he should. Right side run could have been aided by some holding. We'll see if that's the case. Mason Graham looked like he was getting held, and he was. Nick Petit-Frere is guilty party, blocking Chase Young down at the bottom of the screen. Again, Chase Young re-signed with the Saints, also for more money than the Browns could have afforded. I thought that would have been a good Andrew Berry-type signing. Instead, they go Joe Tryon-Shoyinka in real life, so another first-round guy who's maybe whelmed a little bit. Obviously not the number 2 overall pick, but you know what I mean. Hey, Felgren, welcome in. Go Browns. Cam Ward on a 2nd and 5. Claps his hands together. Now he'll fire over the middle. First down caught. His tight end again, Okonkwo. Well, they've got Mason Rudolph back, so maybe Mason Rudolph will be the quarterback that they need to take them to the next step, LA. Ward in trouble, and he'll run right into a Miles and Chase Young sandwich again. 2nd and 14. That's the 3rd time Miles has been back by the quarterback. Again, if you're just joining us, did decide to trade back for Miles after he had demanded his trade. We did trade him originally for Abdul Carter and Marvin Harrison from the Cardinals. And then I just traded them back before this game started. That one will be the only one that we do to keep up with reality. It's a fairly significant play. And I guess if Nick Chubb were to sign somewhere else, we should probably get rid of Nick Chubb too in the sim. Otherwise, we'll wait until the draft is over and redo the rosters and start her all over again. Left side throw, tipped away. Levante David was all the way down the field with Okonkwo. I'd like him to try to actually it looked like it was Tony Pollard, excuse me, on that long wheel route. Nick Folk in here for a 52-yarder. Almost blocked by Cam Mitchell. Kick is up and kick is good. Tennessee retakes the lead. Mitchell almost got his paw on that one. Nice animation there from our camera folks here at pnagsports. Do appreciate everybody being on. Thanks so much to all of our subscribers, over 1,130 strong. You guys are the best. Continue to plead for your subscriptions if you haven't had a chance to do that yet. And obviously like the video as well. This is all we do on the channel. We simulate sporting events and we do live original commentary and have a little bit of chat with you guys in the live game chat as well. Here comes Justin Fields now out of the pistol. Turn around Chubb. Chubb kind of runs into the very large backside of DeJuan Jones and goes nowhere. 2nd and 11. LA, at this point it's Kenny Pickett and whichever rookie or rookies they draft. I'm not sure where all of this love and desire for Kirk Cousins to come be there, but unless he gets cut, I don't see them trading for him unless the value is like, here, take a 7th round pick kind of a thing. But again, Atlanta has to pay Cousins $40 million anyway, so why would they pay him $40 million to come play for the Browns? I don't get it. So I guess maybe Joe Flacco, maybe Carson Wentz or something like that comes. But obviously the rookie is going to start. Mason has entered the chat, and he wants Arch Manning, yeah. Now the good news is, I guess, for you, Mason, is if they really do try to roll with Kenny Pickett, or if they just play Shedeur or Jackson Dart or whoever from day one, like the chances that we'll be picking high again next year and potentially get Arch are pretty high. And if Arch stays for 2 years, then maybe we get him again in 2 years. But yes, Mason has been high on the he wants Arch Manning, whether that's in 26 or in 27. But and grateful for that tip as well, Mason. You did not need to do that, but appreciated. Over the middle and incomplete that time. Dalen Everett, rookie out of Georgia. So both teams score on their opening drive, and then otherwise it's been pretty stagnant since then. Now Cam Ward. He's got good protection this time, and now it breaks down, and he's going to go down. Hall and Graham. The Toledo sack, the Ohio State-Michigan sack of Mike Hall and Mason Graham in the middle. And yes, obviously LA, there's lots of pub out there that Arch Manning wants to play all 4 years. We'll see what that actually looks like. The NIL stuff is crazy, and I think Arch probably more than anybody else is making more NIL than anybody. So he obviously didn't need to be drafted, but crazy things can happen. If he wants to come out next year, he certainly could be the #1 overall pick. If he wants to wait 2 years, he'll be the other #1 overall pick then. And that's when the Browns would actually be able to pay to put some guys around him in 27, because that means Deshaun goes off the books finally. Browns defense playing extremely well, though. Frustrating the rookie with good pressure most of the game. And now they're going to start from inside Tennessee territory. Let's get something going. Yeah, I mean, I think obviously Flowers has been the real deal, and Bateman kind of came on this year for you guys, kind of finally living up to his hype. So Hopkins had, I mean, again, the Ravens needed to re-sign Stanley, they did, and then essentially run it back and try to get a little bit luckier in the playoffs. They're one of the 3 teams that you can conceivably see coming out of the AFC right now. Once again. It's all right, Wendell. in all reality, nothing matters at this point. They're not going to beat the Golden State record, which was sort of a weird record anyway, especially because they lost in the finals that year. So at this point, we could just fast forward to the playoffs for this Cavs team. They could lose all the rest of them. They've still clinched the division and the playoffs. So, but they're bound to drop one here or there, and they had looks at it. They bricked about, what, 4 open threes at the end of the game there, Wendell, where they could have tied. Mitchell missed 3 of them. Strus missed 1. Hunter missed 1. All right, 3rd and 17. The Browns got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. Back to pass now. Fired over the middle. Caught by Stewart, the rookie, 30, near the 25, and he'll push up to 4th and 2. Should we situationally go for it? I think we shall. I think Stefanski goes for it here on a 4th and 2. His defense is playing very well. Oh, they were going to go for it anyway, so there you go. How about them apples? Make sure I can get to the right camera angle here. All right. Over the middle. Caught by Tillman. First down. Whew. It was a little dangerous, but he got it. Again, situational coach mode. All I do is pick the play and snap it. I don't do anything else. Mostly because I've never played Madden on a PC before. I wouldn't even know how to run around, or do you move the mouse? I don't know. I've been a PlayStation kid my whole life. Left side throw. Evan Stewart once again. So the rookie taking advantage of his opportunities. Again, he's now the 3rd receiver behind Judy and Tillman since we have traded Marvin Harrison back to the Cardinals for Myles Garrett. Here comes Chubb up the middle, and just too many bodies. He's having a hard time getting started here. Missed the hole that time. T'Vondre Sweat, the big nose tackle from Texas right there. And it's 2-minute warning time for the Browns. Can we punch it into the end zone here? 3rd and 3. He does. In the earlier version of the roster, we had traded for him. Left side throw, just through the outstretched hands. L'Jarius Sneed was over there. Cameraman seems to think he did it. Tillman tried his best, but that's just Justin Fields being a little bit inaccurate. Here comes the rookie kicker, Andres Borregales from the U, and Borregales' kick is up, and his kick is good. 10-10 here. So originally, LA, what had happened was when Myles demanded his trade and it looked like he was going to go, we just said, well, if they trade him, then they're going to take Abdul Carter at number 2. So we traded for Abdul Carter and then Marvin Harrison because we needed to sweeten the deal. We weren't going to do Garrett for Carter straight up. So we had Marvin Harrison for a few games as receiver number 1 for the Browns. He has since been traded back. Yeah, Wendell, it's a weird time for college athletics, and schools are going to keep getting mad at each other, but the bottom line is nobody wants to make rules, and so there are essentially no rules, and you can do whatever you want in terms of the portal and the transferring and commitments and decommitments, and this guy came here and got $1 million and then left, and I mean, it's crazy. It's all crazy. 2nd and 1 here. Ward, left side throw. Nice throw on the sideline. Oh, out of bounds. Incomplete. Keenan Allen. Well, yeah, but the NCAA didn't want to have anything to do with it, and so then they were just like, well, fine, we don't need you, and now they don't have any power to do anything. You're going to need basically like a commissioner, and you're going to need a set of rules that everybody has to play by if you want it to try to be equitable, and then you're basically just going to have a minor league system for the NFL. You're going to have a commissioner, you're going to have agents, they're going to be contracts, and the schools are eventually going to have to get to that point, and yeah, it has started to ruin some other things, and some other, even Ohio State, with as successful as they are and as financially well off as they are, said they lost $34 million because they're paying for the pistol team to fly to UCLA for a match, and they're paying for the rowing team to go to Oregon for a match. Like, those things, those are the sports that aren't generating any money, and so as a program, they're losing it, and they've said they want to keep them all. All right, 10-10, $1.13. Anyway, we could do a whole thing on the NCAA and those kinds of things. And this isn't a Buckeye sim, this is a Brown sim, so we'll get back to it. But anyway, appreciate you being on again. Thanks so much to all of our subscribers. I do very much appreciate it. My name's Phil Nagy. This is Nagy on Sports. 113, Justin Fields out of a shotgun. They go 5 wide for him. Blitz coming. They pick it up. Zinter does, and now he'll take off, and he's in trouble. Fire left side. Caught on the sideline by the Chief at the 36-yard line. They go hurry up, and actually Stefanski just calls the timeout now. Give him some time to think about it. Nice throw on the run that time for Justin Fields. Running to his left. That's a tough throw for a righty. You can see our Browns in this sim season 4-1. The Titans 2-3. Fields now. Firing it left side on the sideline, but are we going to get some PI? And we are going to get some PI. Jalen Reed, the rookie safety from Penn State, going to be guilty of interfering with Jerry Jeudy, and now first down Browns at the midfield stripe. Fields, now he'll move to the right side, takes off to the 40, to the 45, to the 40 on the other side, to the 35. Justin Fields, what a scamper to the 33, and they'll have to go quick. Don't celebrate, Justin. Move back to the huddle faster. They do go no huddle. Fields back to pass. In the pocket, firing left side. Got a man, first down and more. Evan Stewart, the rookie again, to the 7, and they'll call their final timeout. Justin Fields finding something with this new rookie receiver, Evan Stewart, who again had been buried behind Marvin Harrison on the depth chart. Not that we're saying this kid's better than Marvin Harrison by any means, but getting a chance to show what he can do here. Fields now, he's got some room to the right if he wants to take off. He'll throw back to the left, and oh boy, that should have been intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie drops that very, very infrequently, but he did that time. 29 seconds for Fields now. Firing left side, short to the Chief, out of bounds at the 4. They get about half of it. Here's Awuzie, former Cincinnati Bengal, and came down with his former offensive coordinator, Brian Callahan. 3rd and goal from the 4. Browns do not have any timeouts. Right side throw open. Tillman, touchdown! A beautiful little rub route to the outside. And Cedric, actually they didn't even rub. Just L'Jarius Sneed was just late. Very late. I thought they did the old bench concept, a little accidental, all running out, you running in, and our guys will run into each other. But just a nice route by Tillman, and Fields delivers a beautiful pass, and the Browns score a touchdown with 22 seconds left. Fields engineers another end-of-half drive. 6 plays, 82 yards. It was aided by 1 pass interference called. Not a huge one. But the Browns punch this one in, and that puts a little bit of shock and awe into this Nissan Stadium crowd. With 22 seconds, and the Browns will get the second half kick. Buki Watson, Dalen Everett on the tackle there. Cam Ward, the rookie, #1 overall pick in our sim draft, which by all accounts is the way that it's trending now in real life as well. If you want Cam Ward to be your quarterback, Browns fans, you're going to have to go up to get him at 1. Delayed handoff, especially because you know you can't have Justin Fields. We could not afford the money that the Jets gave him. And they seem to be content to just give it to Tony Pollard. And they'll head to half. 17-10, Browns lead here at Nagy on Sports. Simulated sporting events with live original commentary. We do Browns, we do Buckeyes, we do some Cavs. We'll definitely do a Cavs postseason. We'll do a pop-in Guardians game from time to time this summer as well. If the Blue Jackets can make it to the playoffs, we'll do a Blue Jackets playoff run. We always do the Stanley Cup finals regardless of who the teams are. So appreciate you being on. We got playlists for all of those things on the channel. As you can see, Nick Chubb 2nd in the NFL in rushing behind Josh Jacobs in our sim here. Now back to pass Fields. First play of quarter, #3, and it's almost picked off by Roger McCreary. Former Auburn Tiger gets his hand in there as he tried to check it down to the Chief. Yep, especially with Miles getting 40 per. Yep, we were not going to be able to afford Fields. Now, Miles was already getting, what, 25? 25 per? Is that what his previous deal was? So that's not like it's 40 new million. It's just, what, 15 new million? Plus, I'm sure they did something with the signing bonuses and stuff to keep the cap number down. That's one of the things that Andrew Berry is extremely good at. And who else is extremely good at it? The Philadelphia Eagles, and they're coming off a championship. And so if the Browns can ever get their quarterback right, you feel good about Andrew Berry's ability to build a team around it. But until you have the quarterback, nothing else matters. And they took a big shot, and it just didn't work out. And now they got to figure out a way to make it better. All right, A couple of highlights from the first half. Browns defense has been good. They made life tough for the rookie Cam Ward. He'll start in a shotgun here. Incarnate Word to Washington State to Miami. The journey for Cam Ward now. Back to pass. Ward, he'll fling it over the middle. Got it, first down. Skinny little slam. That's his college teammate, Xavier Restrepo. Keeping in line this new theme of like pairing guys who were receiver and quarterbacks in college. That's why a lot of people are excited about Justin Fields to the Jets with Garrett Wilson. Now Ward in trouble. He'll dump it off to Pollard, and Bookie Watson runs right past him, and Levante David does chase him down. Nathaniel Watson in for the injured Diabate. Remember, Diabate left the game in the opening kickoff, and so Bookie Watson has been that next linebacker in, and he runs right by him there. It's a bad pursuit angle from the linebacker there. 17-10 here. First down into Browns territory. The rookie Cam Ward climbing under center. Lloyd Cushenberry III. Turnaround. Actually, 3-step drop now. 4-step drop now. Moving again because here comes Myles Garrett, and he hits him, and he forces him to throw it out of bounds. And that one does get past the line of scrimmage. Denzel Ward having a conversation with Josh Wiley, the tight end. High formation, back to pass. Ward hit as he throws. This time he won't get away. Third sack of the day for Chase Young, who's been a very nice piece for the Browns. Another player who signed for more money than we could have afforded, but I liked that fit for the Browns. Again, we ended up going Joe Tryon-Shoyinka in terms of a former first-round defensive lineman, and there's number 4 for Chase Young. We signed, what, 3 years, $50 million or something like that with the Saints? It was a lot, whatever it was. More than I was expecting it to be. Good for him, though. All right, Browns 17, Titans 10. There's Chubb's season statistics, 540 yards. We've all seen him. They made a couple, LA, but again, their roster didn't need a lot of tweaking. But I can go through and find out who they drafted. RPO left side to Tillman, breaks one tackle. Nice blocking by Judy, breaks another tackle. Tillman all the way up to near the 40-yard line. How about that run after catch for Cedric Tillman, who's very firmly wide receiver number 2 right now on this roster. Broke the tackle. Ooh, just told Awuzie to sit down. That was Nick Chubb-like. Remember, Tillman's 6'3". He's a big-bodied receiver. Poof, sit down, kid. Welcome to the league. Even though I'm younger than you are, Chidobe Awuzie. 3 tight ends now to the left side, including the re-signed Harrison Bryant. Up the middle, Chubb, and he'll spin around for 2. He's just had a hard time getting going and finding a lot of room against this Tennessee front. Of course, they signed DeMarcus Lawrence, a free agent from the Cowboys. Jeffrey Simmons still there, of course. Blitz coming, this time tipped at the line. Otherwise, Stewart's got room for the first down. 3rd and 8. Can the Browns get a conversion here? They have been up and down so far in this game offensively. Back to pass now. Fields, pressure, sacked. There's a lot of time. McCreary's blitz came from that nickel spot. It just took a while. Nothing open downfield, at least not that Fields could see, and he's going to eat that sack. He couldn't get out of there quick enough. Coming over on that left guard side. Remember, that's Tevin Jenkins, the free agent left guard out of Buffalo, who we signed in the offseason after trading Joel Bitonio to the Broncos, maybe? Again, this version of the season sim, we did a decent amount of trades. We traded Tomlinson, traded Greg Newsome, we traded Jed Wills, we traded, he just became a free agent. We traded Jack Conklin, we traded Joel Bitonio, traded Wyatt Teller. So all those guys netted us some extra picks, which is why you see so many rookies on this particular roster. We ended up with 2 first-round picks and 3 second-round picks. Our first-round picks were Will Campbell, left tackle out of LSU, and Mason Graham, defensive tackle out of Michigan. Our second-round picks were Tyler Warren. He was still there at the top of the second round, so we have number 44 out of Penn State, Tyler Warren. We just haven't seen him much. And then, was that when we took Will Howard, too, maybe? Dalen Everett as well, up there. 3rd round then was Evan Stewart from Oregon. 1st and 10 now. Stretch it to the right side. Pollard, can he get the corner? He cannot. There's the aforementioned Dalen Everett right there on the tackle. Later rounds, of course, Jordan Hancock as well. You can see him right there in the slot, actually, next to Myles Garrett. Number 7, Jordan Hancock from the Ohio State Buckeyes nickel, who also plays some backup safety for them now. Orbit motion, they'll fake that play. David had that written, oh, and Emerson drops the pick. That looked like that was to MJ Emerson, and he was right on that one, and Ward almost gift-wrapped it for him. Almost gift-wrapped it for him. Back to pass now. Ward again. Fires over the middle. First down to Keenan Allen. Allen breaking tackles. Leaving Chicago in free agency this offseason and signing with the Tennessee Titans here. That's a good question, Wendell. I don't know. And how far between Paul Brown and Woody Hayes was there? Because obviously Woody is when they started winning them more regularly. And Woody Hayes a Paul Brown disciple? Another Maslin kid, right? Cradle of coaches. Cam Ward off a play action. Flick of the wrist over the middle into double coverage. And Delpit's the one who had his hands on it, going for Keenan Allen. But there's no doubting the arm strength of Cam Ward. You can see it on display in this sim. And as several of you have mentioned, he's looked pretty okay in the sim. 74 overall is the rating. That one's tipped. Justin Fields, oh, by the way, just a 75 overall with the rating. So just 1 point better. Will Howard is 72 on the team. Motion coming here on a 3rd and 10. Browns look like they're playing zone this time. Actually, they were faking it. They are in man. Right side, missed it. Denzel was right there with Ridley and just didn't get quite aggressive enough at the ball contact point. And able to squeeze it and spin around for a first down is Calvin Ridley. First down, Titans into Cleveland territory here now. Our 2025 season simulation. Up the middle. Pollard. Tony Pollard. Played the 1 year, of course, with Dallas, and then as the featured back post Zeke, and then came to the Titans a year ago, did Tony Pollard. Back to pass now from Cam. Ward fires quickly left side, and that's going to be caught and dropped immediately. 3rd and 5 coming up. That was to his backup tight end, whose name I don't remember off the top of my head. I apologize. Blitz coming. That's because they're setting up screen left side. It's wide open. Pollard, a huge gain and a first down. Good time to run the screen. Caught the Browns in the correct situation, and the screen is successful as long as you're not starting the team with that game, and I did not start the game as the Titans. Brian Callahan, a little 5 o'clock shadow. Brian Callahan over there. 1st and 10 here from the 23 for Cam Ward, but JOK still in the zone. Quick little RPO left side. Looks like almost a little smoke screen. A quick throw to the outside, and it's caught for a very short gain. That time by the receiver. It's Treylon Burks, I think. Back to pass now. Fired over the middle. Caught by Restrepo again. The college connection. Yeah, Wendell, it's been working for a while as long as the team that runs it isn't the team that I control, quote-unquote control, or start the game with. I'm not sure what has to do with it, but it certainly seems to. Right side throw, touchdown. Once again, Xavier Restrepo into the end zone. Miami to Miami connection. And Cam Ward has his 2nd touchdown pass of the game here. In rhythm. And he kind of put it behind him in a big hit by Delpit, but Restrepo holds on to the football. Touchdown, Titans. We are a point away from a tie game here. Nick Folk in to do just that with $1:33 in the 3rd quarter remaining. 14 plays, 81 yards on that drive for the Titans. It's 17-17 here. Phil Nagy on Sports joining you. Again, thanks so much to all of our subscribers. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Or if you got yourself a new Gmail account, remember to subscribe from all of your Gmail accounts. It's not cheating, we promise. Keep showing Nick Chubb on these bumper screens coming onto the field. Waiting for him to do something, and he has been very quiet here today. Back to pass. Fields in trouble again. They're having trouble picking up these corner blitzes. That's another one. And he's very animated in his celebration there. It's number 23. Don't have a name for him either. My apologies. My roster is not up. Here comes Chubb. Right side. Finally a hole for Nick, and he'll get 8 that time. He's got 10 carries, 52 yards. Big 3rd and 8 coming up here. Cavs. Browns do have to snap it before the end of the quarter. Fields now. Big play for him. Now he's in trouble, and he'll have to eat it again. Simmons and Sweat are there. DeMarcus Lawrence also in another sack. Again, this is a young Browns offensive line. They moved away from Posick, away from Teller, away from Batonio, away from Conklin. So it's DeJuan Jones, Zach Zinter, Luke Whippler, Tevin Jenkins, the free agent, and rookie Will Campbell from right to left on that line. It's time to go to the 4th. And here we go. Browns are going to punt it away. And Cam Ward will have an opportunity here at home to have a potentially game-winning drive. What could end up being a game-winning drive, I suppose. Bojorquez boots it out into the ether, and it's going to be taken there at the 40. Call it the 44 officially. Here comes Cam back out onto the field. He's been poised. Let's see a little highlight package for Cam Ward. Throws a nice football. We know he's got arm talent for sure. Obviously the nonchalantness, the poise. The biggest knock on him is that he always wants the big play, and he'll not throw a 7-yard out that's a wide open play because he wants the 30-yard bomb. Can that be coached out of him? Ward fired. Caught right at the sticks. They'll say he's short. That's Calvin Ridley with a nice catch. 2nd and 1. But Ward stuck it right in there. And yes, you're right, LA. Here comes the number 1 overall pick. We'll see what the kid's got. Cushenberry to Ward. Blitz coming from the Browns. They take care of it. Right side throw. Quick little check down in front of Everett. That's Okonkwo again. Tight end Chiggy Okonkwo to the first down, and they're into Browns territory here. Plenty of time, even if they do score, but Browns have not been super offensive. Remember, they had that end of half drive. Otherwise, they've been 0 for here in half number 2. Another first down throw from Cam Ward here. Browns had so much pressure. Again, 8 sacks in that first half. And then the Titans have really adjusted with some quick passes. There's a big wide open run. Pollard up the middle after a couple of beautiful plays. Talk about passing to set up the run. And Pollard is into the red zone for the Titans. You think 4 is the number, Mason? You want to know who the quarterback is before you set that number? And if Nick Chubb is coming back, left side throw, Okonkwo into the end zone. JOK actually threw him into the end zone. And the Titans score very quickly. And the Browns, a little bit of a trouble here now. Losing the lead once again. That's fair. And you know what? If they win 4 games, it'll be more than they won last year. As people like to point out, Kenny Pickett's 15 and 10 in this league. That's better than any of the other quarterbacks we've had for a while. In terms of winning percentage in the NFL, including 7 fourth-quarter comebacks. All right, Browns, here we go. And they will, Mason. They for sure will. The Chubb thing is just more about, you know, our love for him, of course. Chubb actually going to lose 2 that time up the middle. Nice play by Starks. And yes, this is a super deep running back draft. I'm guessing we'll get at least 1, if not 2. Fired over the middle, caught by the Chief. Big 3rd down coming. Browns need a conversion in a large way here. They're going to go trips to the right side. Chief alone on the left. Titans showing his own look right away. Fields back to pass. He's got good protection. Now he'll fire right side. It's picked off. He jumped around. 50, 40, 30. First down. Titans, and Fields commits an error. L'Jarius Sneed jumped in front of Cedric Tillman, and Tillman just stood there, did not come back and attack the football. He had more than enough yards for the first down. Fields also sort of didn't really step into it, and Tillman was thinking touchdown. And look at L'Jarius Sneed jumping that route, and now the Browns are really in trouble here. 9:09 to play, first turnover of the game, and it's Ben Fields who's turned the ball. Again, this guy's a 75 overall. He is not the world's best quarterback, but he's managed the games well enough for the Browns to be 4-1. Pressure coming, and they force Ward to throw it out of the traffic. There's Jordan Hancock. As they force him to throw out of the traffic. Ace formation here, motion coming. Fake the jet sweep, give it to Pollard up the middle. Bounces off one and can't get much further than that. Levante David, veteran middle linebacker that we picked up in free agency to replace Jordan Hicks there as well. Pitch to the right side. Can he get around him? Pollard to the 10 or 25. First down to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Pollard, end zone. What a run. Oh, brother, Tony Pollard. LA, you are a freshman. Or you're a freshman. You are a prophetic is what I meant as I read your comment that said freshman. Tony Pollard into the end zone, and just like that, that Justin Fields interception has turned into a touchdown. And now with 8:25, the Browns are in real trouble here. Yeah, that would be Dylan Raiola, and you would have to wait till at least 2027 as well, which would be the same year that Arch Manning probably comes out, and Julian Sayin will come out that year too, and DJ Lagway would come out that year too. Could be a good quarterback class in 27. We'll see what Dante Moore looks like for Oregon this year too. Jackson Arnold from Oklahoma as well. All right, Browns need something. Nick Chubb to the right side for 1 yard is not it. Let's go. Yeah, but Sellers is he could come out next year, right? I'm talking about the 25 class. Here's Eli Mitchell. First time we see the non-Nick Chubb running back. Angle route for a first down. Wasn't he a sophomore this year? Lenoris Sellers, I think. But I'm talking about like DJ Lagway, Julian Sayin, all guys who were freshmen last year. So they're waiting 2 years to be in that Arch Manning 27 class. Same thing with Raiola, right? Guys who are freshmen this actual year. Trips to the left side, play action. Big blitz coming, they never feel it. Oh, boy. DeMarcus Lawrence, the former Cowboy. Bad time to run play action when they are blitzing off the backside, and Fields never feels that that's his 7th sack taken of the game. 6 minutes to go now. Fields back to pass. Pressure up the gut, and Whippler got whipped. And now it's 8 sacks apiece. But it's the Browns struggling here in half number 2 after dominating half number 1 on the defensive line. 3rd and 22. Fields, deep shot, left side, double coverage. Go! I thought he caught it for a second. Evan Stewart. Incomplete, and the Browns likely having to punt this one away or go for it on a 4th and 22. They're going to go for it. Oh, boy. Time is running out for Cleveland, LA. You are right. Especially on a 4th and 22 when you throw an 8-yard route. That was brutal. KJ Hamler, his first catch as a Brown. And a turnover on downs, and that might be it. I think the Browns needed to start. Could be over for them. Browns falling to 4 and 2 on this sim season. Tennessee with Cam Ward playing well. Will go up to 3 and 3 here to start his young career, barring some sort of Madden craziness, which we know is very possible. Season number 13. This playlist is called Season 13. This is the 13th Browns season that we have simmed, which is pretty wild to think about. Do appreciate all the subscribers who've been with me. Some of you from the very beginning, some of you very recently. All of those in between, we're very grateful. Kit and I certainly are. Thanks for everything. Gonna do some giveaways. I've been overdue on it because you guys are awesome and I want to give some stuff away. I'm gonna give away some PlayStation games. We're gonna give away some Browns replica or Browns stuff as well. So appreciate everybody. Keep an eye open for a video about that soon. Stonehouse, apparently a superstar punter. Drills it up into the air where it's going to be fair caught at the 20. All right, 4:25. You got to go, and you got to go now. There's Tyler Warren, 44 at the bottom of the screen. Fields, quick throw to the right side to the Chief, and he gets out of bounds. Gain of 4. Back to pass now. Fields, quick throw right side. Got the Chief again. 10 catches, 88 yards. Chief has been the check down today. But on a 3rd and 2, and again, they're getting 4 yards at a time when they need 14 points. They got to go. They got to go. The game won't put them in hurry up until 2 minutes. Incomplete. I'm going to make them go for it. Try to call a better play. And I'm going to see if I can figure out how to put them into... How do I go to tab? No huddle. There we go. We're going to do that. And then we're going to run this play for a first down. Come on, Justin. Make a good choice. Fired right side. Caught by the Chief. First down. Wow. 11th catch for the Chief, and here they come. No huddle. Oh, right. Can I not? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Now I'm in trouble. I don't know what's happening. I have to be... Can I not go back? And he's going to be sacked again. What is happening? How can I go back? Okay, man, maybe I can't. Gosh, how can I not? Why can't I go to my Super Sim? Oh, no, what happened? People that know more than I do. What is happening? This is why I don't play anything. Justin Fields again. Oh, this is gone. There we go. Where did the Super Sim button go? Why did it go away from me? That was weird. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Other than I don't know how to game on the PC. And we're going to get sacked again. Fields. Oh, sure. Throw it away on 3rd and 25. Yeah, settle down. Settle down. Well, if it looks like this too much more often, it could be Will Howard time here in Cleveland. The shiny luster of Justin Fields might wear off. Blitz coming. They pick it up, and he'll fire right side. Got him in! First down! On a 4th and 25, and they still have a heartbeat. Evan Stewart, the rookie. Fields against a blitz again. Rolling right, firing on the run. Caught by the Chief at the stick, 2nd and inches. And 2-minute warning time now. Oh, boy. They got to score, and they got to score very quickly. So they're going to have to save their timeouts for life after a potentially not successful onside kick. Chief out of bounds again. Man, so many 4-yard passes to the Chief today. They're trying to stay alive, baby. Back to pass. Fields again. Pressure. Now he'll roll right. 15 to the 10. Can he tuck it? Nope. He'll throw it away. He got hit as he threw. No flag. 2nd and goal. I actually don't hate that play because he wasn't quite close enough to get out of bounds. Running. Back to pass. Fields. Pressure. Left side. Got it. Over the middle. Stewart to the 2 to the 1. They're going to say down at the 1 and the Browns. No, don't call timeout. That's so stupid. The timeout there is the worst decision that you could have made. The timeout you need. Chief into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. But that might be it. There's zero reason. Take the extra 10 seconds. Call a good play. Chief with a touchdown, but that burned 3rd timeout is probably the game. Such a stupid, stupid choice, Madden. Now they're going to go for 2? Why would you go for 2? What is that? Chubb. Did he get in? He did not. Why would you go for 2? What is happening? If you go for 2 now, then I guess if you score a touchdown, you win it with an extra point. But why not? Now you have to go for 2 to tie it. The sim is so dumb, LA. You know our pain. You've seen some brutal sims for your Ravens as well. This one's going to be picked up easily, and the game is over, thanks to Madden's stupidness. This one's going to end 31-23. Madden is dumb. Never forget. If you're listening, EA, please fix your game. And or if you're listening, NFL, please stop giving Madden a free pass with the exclusive contract. Let other people make games so we have some competition, so they might actually have to fix some of this stuff again. Yeah, no, there was about 5 things that were terrible about it. Ward to the right side, unless he fumbles, it's over anyway. What just a stupidly disgusting. And it was funny part about it is that Madden's time management for the Browns in the first half was almost impeccable. That time management was brutal, and the Browns are going to drop their second of the season here in Tennessee by the score of 31-23. Appreciate you guys being on, though. This one was a lot of fun. We'll look at the stats afterwards, and then we'll fast forward to week number 7, see what the rest of the league is doing at this juncture. With only 52 seconds left, they have to snap it twice or take a delay of game. Oh, they'll still have to snap it twice. Delay of game on Cam Ward. Thanks for being on. It's good to have you on, LA. They're going to have to snap it one more time. Browns still 4-2. Good start to the season for them. Feels like we've been on the road a lot, too. Be home soon, hopefully. And that's going to be the game. Cam Ward, the #1 overall pick, showing Cleveland what they could have had if they wanted to come up and trade for the #1 overall pick. Instead, they watched Justin Fields, and that interception that he threw that led to the touchdown was really the turning point in the game for the Browns, and they could not handle the Tennessee pressure, as you're going to see here in a moment. Justin Fields was sacked a significant amount of times in this one. For the Titans today, Cam Ward, 25 of 38 for 231 and 3 touchdowns. Pretty good job for the rookie. Remember, Will Levis had to play a little bit of that opening drive. Tony Pollard, 10 for 55 and a touchdown. 4 scrambles for Cam Ward in this one. Rookie out of Miami, Xavier Restrepo, 7 for 91 and a touch. Okonkwo, 6 for 84 and a touch. Keenan Allen, 5 for 48 and a touchdown. Then you had Calvin Ridley, Tony Pollard, Ty J. Spears, and Josh Wiley. Defensively speaking, Malachi Starks, the rookie out of Georgia, with 11 tackles. The rookie out of Penn State, Jalen Reed with 9. And Kenneth Murray with 9. Snead as well. Here's the numbers that got you. Roger McCreary, he's a cornerback, by the way. The nickel corner, they blitzed him a lot. 3 sacks today. Tavondre Sweat, 1.5. DeMarcus Lawrence, 1. Levi O with 1. Arden Key with 1. Kenneth Murray with 1. Malachi Starks with 1, and then a half for Jeffrey Simmons. And the pick was by L'Jarius Sneed, and it was a brutal one in the timing of the game. Fields today, 27 of 41, 297, 2 touchdowns, and the 1 brutal interception. 12 for 51 for Chubb in the touchdown, which went away from him. 3 for 28, a little bit below his traditional numbers as well. How about Chief today? 14 for 124 in the touchdown, 7 for 129 for the rookie Evan Stewart from Oregon, getting to play with the recent removal of Marvin Harrison from the team. Cedric Tillman, 3 for 15 and a touchdown. Hamler with 1. Jerry Jeudy, 1 catch for 8 yards is pretty brutal for him. Defensively speaking, Dalen Everett with 11, 8 for Lavonte David, 7 for MJ Emerson. And then a monster day for Chase Young. 4 sacks for him, 2.5 for Miles. Again, that ties what he had with Arizona to start the year. 1.5 for Mike Hall. Sanker with 1.5 for Mason Graham. And they could not turn over the Tennessee Titans in this one. Well, friends, this one was fun. I do appreciate you being on with me. Again, thanks so much to all of our subscribers. You guys are the very, very best. We will fast forward the week here real quick. just show you what's awaiting on the other side of things here for us. We've got the Baltimore Ravens. There you go, in week number 7. So I know LA will look up forward to that one as well. As we look at the league, the standings. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Ravens 5-0. So there you go, LA. They're doing all right. They're doing all right. 5-0. Bengals 4-1. So actually everybody except for the Steelers, and I think Carson Beck is their quarterback because he came out in this version of the draft. Texans also 5-0. Jags right there. Look at the Titans there, and then the Colts 2-3 with Anthony Richardson. Jets 3-2. Chiefs, no surprise. Packers 4-1. Panthers 4-1. That one's a little bit of a surprise. Everybody's 3-2 here in the East. Niners 5-0 as well. Of course, they probably didn't lose nearly the amount of players they've lost in real life. So, all right, guys, this one was a lot of fun. Again, thanks so much to everybody. You guys truly are the best. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Yeah, the Cavs lost. It stinks. Yeah, the Browns lost in the sim. It stinks. But you know what? It's still a beautiful day. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of this one. Today we will say go Titans, go Cam Ward, go pass rush, and as always, go Browns.